Hi, my name is Johnny Merrill, and just for tips alone, I'm going to teach you how to word map so you live as designed and know it, where that the world makes total sense for you. You see solutions to all the problems that mankind has, just because that we're not mapping our words, as internal memory. We think that we're the territory instead of the word, the reader of the maps. All right, and so it's really simple, it's really fundamental. That's why we can use these simple symbols. All right, this stands for external memory, mankind's unique external memory, and this stands for internal memory, which is a product of Earth that belongs to Earth. All right, so let's start with our internal memory. Every cell in our body makes internal memory. We have a share of it between our ears. All right, we can't be closed-minded to our internal memory, all of our internal, because it's like if our bladder, that share of internal memory, says, "Hey man, you got to go pee," well, we can't be closed-minded and say, "No, we're not going to go pee." Oh, we're gonna, or else we're gonna pee on ourselves. All right, and so its design state is open-minded. It's like a mother has a baby, mirrors a cell having a baby. Well, these are open-minded to each other, and that, my basic model that I make decisions from, or that I map words from, is that I'm a cell in the common body of our species. Just like my body is a community, or the city is a community, or a country is a community, or all of us on Earth is a community, all right, of our species. Just as we are a community with all life on Earth. Okay, and so that's the internal memory and how it replicates to worldwide. And so a new phenomenon on Earth is represented by this symbol, is external memory. All right, that mankind developed, is transcends generation. It goes and goes and goes. We grow it. All right, that the first external memory is what's called cave paintings. All right, and then there was, like, it takes many generations to make the internet. We could have never made the internet with one generation of external memory. Like, if you look at the Earth from space, all right, the countries really don't exist. They exist only in our external memory. All right, and so this external memory is the foundation of all mankind's unique creations. Think of it this way. It's like say a dog had developed external memory that transcends generations, that spans generations, then we might be their pets. Okay, if we didn't do it. All right, it's a new phenomenon. It's like everything attached to the 2012 year calendar is like all that history. That's like the external memory calendar. Okay, so in the true scope of time, as long as there's been internal memory on Earth, all right, that's just a blink of an eye, not even nothing. All right, so what has happened is that when we install words into our children, and we are those children, is that we override their internal memory and teach them that they're the word. That exists only in external memory. Okay, so we word slave our children to this external memory. It's nobody's fault. It's been going on for generations. It just is. All right, now we have to correct it because this is a sacred state. And when, you remember when you were a kid, it's like, oh, I'm supposed to be under this word, and I'm supposed to be on this time, and I'm supposed to be like this. Well, see, this is when we turn a kid closed-minded. All right, we make them closed-minded first, like to the rest of their body. And so the scent of internal memory, we program the cells between their ears out of time with the cells of their body. And so that's why you remember, like, you see this happy, great little kid that makes decisions from one Earth, reads the map, it's internal memory, just pure. And and then all at once, when we install words into them wrongly, and we teach them that we override them, and we make them into the external memory. Okay, they think they're the words. That's why we got all these people running around. And this word, there's people blowing themselves up, all right, which brings us to external memory ignorance. Is that, they called the illiterate ignorant, because they couldn't read. Okay, so now everybody can read, and we've traded one ignorance for another, and that's what external memory ignorance is that we have all these people running around like, I'm this word, and I'm that word, and I'm this external memory, and I'm that external memory. We even got some that are so closed-minded to the rest of their body that they're blowing themselves up. And closed-minded, let me make you just a statement here to that. It's very important that you understand this. All right, is that closed-minded means having thoughts about others we would not want them to know. Closed-minded means, it's like hiding behind thoughts. Okay, now if this is the same as like cancerous cells that they only see cancerous cells. They only, you know, this is like, you know, if I have a cell in my body that's closed-minded to the rest of my body, you know, that's a cancerous cell. It's like if you took all the closed-minded people and made them into your legs, like that are out there, and like you went to go walk, you couldn't walk, because this memory, the internal memory, the map reader thinks it's the map. Okay, and so like I said, is that internal memory makes decisions from the eternal, I mean the everlasting landscape. It doesn't change. It's been the same forever. And so what we've done is we've programmed our generation up to this time, is we made them external memory ignorant. They think that this, you know, they got people blow every war that we have is because of our own ignorance. From space, the countries don't exist. Okay, so our cells between our ears have been first closed-minded to our own body, because we're not representing it as internal memory, a reader of the map. Okay, every word that is put inside of us is that we have to read it as a map. We cannot be it. Okay, when we got word slaved, we returned external memory ignorant, and it's our day to break it. So all you have to do is to be the map reader and not the map. All right, I love you. I'll make these better, but like I said, we live on tips. If I've given you a little glimpse into this world, because it's like a light switch, please tip me, because it's the same as, you know, because we're all connected in this internal memory, and it lets me know that I did something good, you know. Love you guys. Bye-bye.